Okay, so what we need to do for this question is find out what percent greater the stopping distance is for a car going 60 miles an hour versus 50 miles an hour. So first off, let's find out what the difference between these two are. That difference is going to give us the percent greater than the stopping distance for 50 miles an hour. So essentially we're going to have the difference, little delta thing for difference, and then 50 miles an hour here is going to go in the denominator because you want to find out how much greater 60 is than 50. So that's our final goal right here. So what is the difference between the two? Well, you look back and you see 198 for 60 miles an hour. Let's just call it 200. So notice that 200 is greater than 137, or you could even say 198 minus 137 is 61. So it's basically a difference of 60 feet right there. But remember that this change here, or that this difference, is the reaction time plus the distance once the person brakes. So we've already found that, that's 60 feet, and now we look at the reaction time. And they're going 60 miles an hour. That reaction time is a little higher. It's 65 versus 55, which is the difference of 10 again. That is 60 miles an hour. Here goes 10, takes people 10 times longer. They travel 10 feet further when they react to having to brake. So that gives us 70 for the difference. And what is the total when they're going 50 miles per hour? Well, you add up in this column here, we see that 50 miles corresponds to 55 for the reaction time, and then for the actual braking time, it's 137. And that is going to give us a total of 192, which we can just make 190. So at the end of the day, we have 70 over 190. And what is that percent-wise? Well, get rid of the zeros. You get 7 over 19. And you can see that if I times each of these by 5, this bottom here, it almost gets to 100. It's basically 95. It's like saying 7 over 19. Well, let's make it 7 over 20. If we do that, the top becomes 35 over 100. Or you can even make 7 over 19, 8 over 20. It's not too much different. And multiply both times 5, and you get 40 on top. So you can see that the number we're going for here is a percent somewhere between 35 and 40. And again, we're looking for just an approximation. They're giving us a wide berth here if you look at the answers. B is 30%, that's much too low. D is 45%, that's way too high. And C, 38 is right there in the middle. And there's our answer.